Right.
And giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men.
And that's what we live in right here, man. You devils are the basis of men. That's why this rulership is just the worst rulership ever, man. America is the worst captivity that's ever been on the earth, man. Because you got the basis of men ruling it. You got the foul, as Job said, you wouldn't even have his dogs sit next to you, man. Ruling over it.
Look at it.
Yeah, because everybody's saying that Job was Edomite. Why would you say that if he wouldn't say he wouldn't have the dogs sit around his own people?
And that's how you know it's a spiritual thing. Because if the Lord said, I can set up the basis of man to rule it, and he did it, and now why you think this place is so fucked up, man? Like how the brother was saying about the earth, the Great Barrier Reef over there in Australia, which is, I believe, 1,400 miles long, they say that 22% of it is dead, man. That's like a coral reef. It looks, before Esau was in rulership, that shit there was nothing wrong with it, man. It was thriving, beautiful. But now if you look at it, it looks like a dead zone. It looks like a dead zone. And that's only because this devil is ruling, man. This devil is doing these military drills in the ocean, putting bombs in the ocean, okay, polluting the ocean with all types of wickedness and abominations, taking the things that clean the ocean out of it, the pork, the shrimp and the crab, he's taking that out of it. The cleaners of the ocean, taking it out of it and giving it to you people to eat, man. And you Jakes love to have it this way, man. Go back to let's go finish with the go back to Jeremiah.
Chiefs even said it. The white man's gonna take this land. No matter how good we fight. I forgot what Seminole chief said that too. They knew the white man was gonna take it. They said no matter how good we fight, mind you, the tribe of Reuben, their arrows used to pierce through their armor. Now Gad is going back to the firstborn son. But they said no matter how hard we fight, this white man's gonna take the land. It's destined to happen. The white man's gonna take the land. The white man said it's manifest destiny. Yep. It's destiny now, it's manifesting. But it's a flip side to that too.
He thought that was where it ended.
It's time for you to go down.
He thought Esau was hoping that's where it ended, where he just ruled. But the scripture says that he knows he has but a short time. So now he's knowing that his time is about to be up. So now he's trying to just get rid of all you niggas. Trying to chip all you niggas and get rid of y'all.
That's why he says the end of the world. Esau's proud. He's like, if we don't rule, the world's gonna be destroyed. No, motherfucker, you're going down. The earth will bite it forever. You're going down, your rulership's going down, and we're gonna come up. That's what's gonna happen. That's Esau though. If I don't rule, nobody's gonna rule. No, motherfucker, you're going down.
And Esau always says that shit too. And you see in his movies when it has like a woman, you know, when he kills his woman, he's like, if I can't have you, nobody can.
Yeah. That's how Esau is.
Alright, baby.
Yeah, he's definitely a cry. He's been crying since Esau, man. You've been crying since the man. You've been crying since Cain, man. You've been crying since Cain. You was mad at Abel for doing a righteous sacrifice, man. You a bunch of damn crybabies. Hey, the scripture says that children rule over you. Damn punks.
Jeremiah 5:20. Declare this in the house of Jacob and publish it in Judah, saying.
Speaking of crying, because there's an epidemic that was happening like 3 or 4 years ago that people just suddenly forgot about. You had a lot of so-called quote-unquote executive men killing themselves, jumping off of the buildings and killing their families. Why? Because they had insider information that knew that this society is about to collapse. So they didn't want to be a part of this shit. Because they had all their stocks and all their bonds and all their money saved up in them stocks and bonds, and they couldn't get it out. They couldn't get it out, and they know that the societies are going to collapse. So they started killing themselves, man. And there's going to be a lot more of that happening. That's what Esau always does. If he can't handle pressure, so he kills himself. Jake been living in a slum for how long? And Jake has the lowest, I believe Jake has one of the lowest suicidal rates, man. We don't kill ourselves, we just take the shit. We might do drugs, which is killing something, but we don't actually go and blow our brains out. That's what Esau does, man.
A lot of these Edomites, they can depress too.
Yeah.
They're watching these videos. Once you hear this word, you a heathen, you ain't the same. And that shit fucks your head up, man. Like, yo, I'm gonna be destroyed. That's why they be coming hard in the comment, bro. Yo, they don't sleep right. These Edomites be thinking, like, yo, man, we are gonna go. In the back of their mind, all these Edomites know in the back of their mind, yo, we're gonna pay
far back
all this shit that we did to these people. One day, like the comedian said, to be a white man in history is a beautiful thing. But we know one day they're gonna grab us and hold us down and fuck us for this. Until then,
And he said
so
what?
They know.
He said we're not gonna just go from 1 to 2. We're gonna get all the way down. You're going back to the original state, man.
Yeah, that's
All
what
we're
it is.
doing is giving you something back, man. We're giving back to who you really are.
Speaking of which,
And you devils, you so-called white people, we letting you know, bring you back to your true nationality, man.
That's right.
You are the Edomites of the Bible.
That shit got blurry.
You don't want to be anything else. You want to be the Egyptians. You want to be the Israelites. You want to be the Arabs. You want to be the Chinese. You want to be the Native Americans. Now you got white people saying, "Oh, I'm Native American."
It's cop out.
Goddamn culture vultures,
Yeah,
man.
culture vultures, man. You got white people in South Africa calling themselves Africans now, man.
Hey, brother, can I say this, man? And that's why Esau,
Vagabond.
I was literally about to say he's a vagabond. But that's why Esau got the whole world messed up as far as nationality goes. There's 18 races according to the scriptures. You ask the world, there's over 200 nationalities. Why? He's trying to hide the fact that he's a goddamn vagabond and a culture vulture, he's the devil. I went to the library yesterday and I typed in, in the reference in the book catalog, and I typed in Esau, Edomite, Khazar, Edomians, and nothing shows up. Nothing. You can type in any other race in the Bible, all types of stuff pops up, man. You can type in Amorites, it shows up. You can type in Jebusites, it shows up. You can type in Japhet, they show up. They'll tell you can find a book, if not in this library, and surrounding libraries. You type in anything concerning this goddamn devil, Esau, Edom, Idumea, Khazar, you won't find nothing. Why? He's trying to, and that's how you know that these motherfuckers is Esau.
They control word.
You can't find nothing about Esau.
You can find everything on Google, man. You can find everything on Google. When you try to find some secular information on Esau, you're not gonna find it, man.
White man race.
Where white man is,
it'll finish it off.
because Google knows everything, man.
And to say this real quick,
The Urim and the Thummim.
and to say this real quick, they'll say that, oh, Esau just got erased from history. But where's the proof of that? Where's the proof that he just got erased out of history? Where's the proof? Now what y'all did is you started bouncing around. Oh, we gonna be the Greeks now. Oh, we gonna be Macedonians. You know what? Now we're taking over Egypt. We're the Egyptians. Now we're the Syrians.
Oh, now we the Israelites.
Now we the Israelites. After a while, it's a guy, we're gonna wait a couple years, we're gonna be the Israelites. That's what they really wanted to be.
And you know why they did that? Is because the Lord said what? Everything that's nothing that is hid, everything that's hid should come to light, man.
Oh, how the secret things of Esau are searched
It's
out.
searched out. So guess what? The Lord had put it in the spirit of you devils to put it in this book, in this Bible, in the Bible, the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, which was Jewish rats, because they know who they are. They know the end game of Esau, man, of Edom. Esau is Edom. You read it?
this is Edomites. Red, the nation.
Whoa! It says Edomites.
Yeah.
Red. Come on, man. If not, where and who is he?
Real quick.
Who is he?
This is how you know they're the devil. They almost the same color as the devil, man. Damn this. Some of these motherfuckers almost as red as this devil right here, man.
So we
they
gonna
white.
make you look like that in the kingdom too, man.
Huh.
That's why your women gonna hate you. They're not gonna be sad. The scripture says that your widows are not gonna mourn you when you die, man. Because we gonna make you look like the actual devils that you are, man.
We got a TV show like that, man. I think it's on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, brother.
But they got them looking like straight up devils.
Yeah, got
like,
the horns and everything.
yeah, they act just like Edomites, man. Like, that's them. It's a natural state, man. And your tail gonna grow out too. That little tail you guys
We
got,
gonna put it.
she gonna grow out,
We gonna
man.
sear your forehead that says Esau, man.
Yo,
Everybody gonna know. That's what I'm saying. Esau, the wicked.
Cain,
Red.
red.
And also, like, speaking of how sick these devils are, like, a couple days ago I went on a field trip to the art museum, right? And when you go there, all you see is this sick, twisted artwork of like naked people and basically just sick stuff, and they all white people.
Bro, you
Look
go-
around, everybody's white. They have like there'll be like a stroke, right? Like you stroke on a blank piece of paper, just like one dot or something. People stand looking at it. All the dude has to say is, "I see the world. I see life in this," and people just stand there. There was actually a thing that somebody put a water bottle next to our work, and then people came around thinking that
was
was part of
artwork.
it.
That's how foolish and simple. Finally, send great dignity, man. Speaking of artwork, you go to the Vatican. I didn't get to go in. I've been to Rome when I was younger, but I didn't get to go in. But you see it. You see the artwork all the fucking time of God and that's supposed to be Adam, where they touching each other, they both naked and shit. Like, yo, that's a perverse. How perverse are you? Got a whole bunch of naked angel babies around. Like, you are just that wicked. You just say you're not supposed to see the nakedness of another man. Here it is. You got God being, who you call God being naked, and you got Adam being naked, man. And they all touching each other's fingers. Like, come on, man. Man, that's supposed to be the Vatican. That's supposed to be like your holy place, man. That's how just defiled you people are. But let's go. Let's read Esau's Edom read his final days.
Final chapter.
The nation and his people who were the descendants of Esau. He founded the country, so his name is equated with Edom. Jeremiah 25 and 30, 36, verse 1 and 8.
Esau is Edom. Okay.
I'll say this right quick. You got people that try to say that the word Edom means hairy, when in the Zondervan it tells you it straight up means red. You know, from the Hebrew Adamam.
And it's not Adama either, which means ground. They try to say, oh well, Adam means in the Hebrew it's Adamam, which means red. We ain't gonna find no red dirt, man. Stop it, Esau. You're caught. All right. The jig is up. The elect is waking up. We know who you are, man. You even know who you are. Your people are finding out that they're the Edomites. It's over. It's over.
Hey, to tell a lie, you gotta know the truth.
Exactly.
The country was also called Seir, or Mount Seir, which was the name of the territory in which the Edomites lived.
Y'all lived in mountains. Ain't nothing new underneath the sun, man. That came from the Caucasus Mountains. That's why you call yourself Caucasian. You came over here and made this place look like a mountain. Right? This supposed to be all greenery, man. This supposed to be all greenery. Here it is, you got nothing but stones and buildings, man. A wicked vibration. The feet hurt just sitting on this place. Concrete. Who the hell makes concrete as the floor, man? You're crazy. You gotta be literally the devil to do something like that, man. Go ahead.
The kingdom of Edom was founded during the. Let me jump down to
Oh, wait, now you can read that. You can just read it quick.
The kingdom of Edom was founded during the 13th century BC, according to archaeologists.
Archaeologists. No. Archaeological.
Evidence. In the process of about 4 centuries, the government of Edom changed from one under tribal chiefs to a monarchy. Saul fought against the Edomites. 1 Samuel 14:47.
We've always been fighting against you devils, man. Go ahead.
But David conquered them and put garrisons throughout the whole land.
And guess what? The Lord is raising up the house of David. And guess what David's going to do in his house? He's going to conquer you with Yahweh Shai, all right? And we're going to put garrisons on you and put you into slavery, man. Again. The Lord is raising up the house of David. David didn't like Edomites. Nope. He hated them.
You trying to exterminate them with your ass.
Yep, exactly, man. The Lord, Yahweh Shai, hates Edomites, man. Hey, the Lord said David was after a man after the Most High's heart. So if David tried to exterminate Edomites, guess what the Lord gonna do? You're like, you know what? I'm gonna let you do this, man. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this. You're done. Devils, man.
So the Edomite had to flee into Egypt. And then when they passed away, they
came back.
They were safe. That's how scared they was. But they tried to exterminate all of them. That's not love. That's hate.
Yeah, one of the kings, Amaziah, I believe, took them to kill half of them, and then played with the other half. Took them to the mountains and threw them off the cliffs, man.
10,000?
There was 10,000, yeah. Threw them off the cliffs.
That's fun. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna boom, boom, they're gonna explode.
And the Lord was with us.
Laugh.
Lord was with them when he did that too, man.
Fun, man.
Right out the chariot, ejectocito.
That's right.
Judah lost Edom in the reign of Jehoram when she revolted against him about 847 BC. About 50 years later, Amaziah, the king of Judah, inflicted a severe defeat of the Edomites.
You can jump down to the last part.
Edom figures.
Here we go, Esau. This is your end game, man.
Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgment.
So where does this guy James White talking about the Edomites are done with? That does not go with prophecy, man. Here it is. You got these devils, the Zodaran publisher, whoever they were. They said that Edom figures prominently in the future prophecy of great judgment. So who is he? If the so-called white man isn't Edom, then who is this guy that's going to figure prominently in great judgment? If the Edomites are gone, then show me where, like how the Elder Tahar always say, then show me where that Esau was done away with. Show me where in history that Esau actually got exterminated. Because they say they have great judgment on them, man.
You know.
Right, and if you read, the Zodaran was copyright in 1993. And previously before that, it was 1967.
Oh, exactly.
So there you go.
So the Edomites, the prophecy of Esau going down still hasn't happened yet, man. Because Jacob isn't ruling. It tells you that in 2nd Esdras, after Esau, then Jacob's going to be there. So go ahead.
She is the only neighbor of the Israelites who has not given any promise of mercy from Yahweh.
She is the only, read that again.
She is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given any promise of mercy from Yahweh.
So that's it, man. That's why we say that after 1,000 years that you Edomites are going to be exterminated, man. You have no promise of mercy. These other nations, they're going to still pay tributary to us, but they're going to get their lands back. That's why the scripture says that when the righteous are in rulership, the people will rejoice. They're going to be happy that we're the kings on the earth again. But you Edomites, all right, starting with you devils, after your punishment, you're going to be completely wiped off the map. Completely wiped off out of history. You're not going to be able to find an Edomite ever again, man. That's the good news. That's what we're waiting for, man. And that's what Yahweh Shai is coming to do.
And that right there proves that salvation is only for one nation. You can't say anybody can make it if they believe this truth. Because the definition right here says that that Esau is the only one that's not promised mercy from the Most High.
So we know for a fact that Esau can't be saved.
Right.
That's a fact. Edomite said that, man. That's a fact. Okay.
And that's why they try to mingle themselves in these other nations and try to hide who they really are. Because they think they can fool the Most High, but the Most High can't be fooled. The Most High knows each and everybody on this planet right now nationality. So as long as Esau tries to hide it and do things to get rid of his nationality, it will never happen because the Most High knows who the Edomites are. So when that happens, when we gather them up in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, you know what I'm saying, to be burned up after 1,000 years of slavery, the Lord's gonna know who are the real Edomites. Ain't gonna be no, I don't know if he's an Edomite or not. He been keeping the laws perfect. No, he's an Edomite. Bring his ass over here.
Hey, and that goes for Edomite women and children too. Y'all gonna be killed.
Also, like, they talk about how shot not for everybody. Why would he go through all that pain and stuff for people he's about to kill?
Exactly.
He's coming back to kill them. Why is he gonna do that?
The Lord Yahweh Shai can't wait to kill you devils, man. That's what he's waiting on the right hand of the Father for. It said it. He's waiting to put his enemies underneath his footstool, man. That's what he wants. So, and I'm with it. We're all with it. We all with it. All right. So, actually, just read that last scripture we ended there.
Book of Obadiah, verse 118.
Yeah.
The book of Obadiah, verse 18. In the house of Jacob shall be a fire. In the house of Joseph a flame. In the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh has spoken it.
And the Lord said that my word does not come back void, man. So the Lord spoken it that Esau is going to be completely done away with, okay? And we already read that he's prominently and prophetically going to have great judgment. So that didn't happen yet, but we at the end times where it's about to happen.
All right.
So, stay strong. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Double honors to the apostles of Israel, which are apostles at Great Millstone. Salutations, peace, love, and blessings to the man that's pushing this gospel of Yahweh Shai in all sincerity and all truth. To the house of David, which the Lord Yahweh Shai is about to raising up. Okay, when Yahweh Shai comes back, he's gonna let the house of David take you devils down, man. That's what we're waiting for. That's the patience and the faith of the saints, man.
Right.
Shalom.
Shalom.